Hello everyone, I'm Freaky. Welcome to the video. Today I'm going to be reacting to Death Bells, Danny Phantom versus American Dragon, Jake Long. So if you guys haven't seen this video, please go watch that video first. What's that? Come on, what's this? So let's continue. Okay. When I was a kid, I used to watch like a little bit of both. When I was like watching cartoons back in the day, you know, only a little bit. Like there was Danny Phantom. I watched a little bit of him, but not all of it, only a little bit. And it's the same with Jake Long. I only watched a little bit of him, but I never watched the the entire series. So yeah, I did watch a little bit when it comes to like these two. But saying that, I did read the new comic book where what was his name? Vlad comes back in the comic book. I do know a little bit about Danny than I do like Jake Long. So yeah, I'm gonna go with Danny because I know him a little bit better. I mean, I'm a fan of his new comic book. So yeah, well, as I said and done, let's get to watching. So this is Danny Phantom versus American Dragon Jake Long in 3, 2, 1, and go.
Whoa, what's up, everybody? This is Carrot Shop Prosper. I have notes. New podcast. Issa Badiola. Other people at RT Animation. We're gonna talk creative stuff. Whoa! What's that behind me?
This
is my cat.
It's a putty tat.
He doesn't like this. No. Premiering April 30th. Premiering April 30th on RoosterTeeth.com.
There's a thin line between the natural and the supernatural.
Neat.
And for some reason, the weirdest of powers keep showing up in teens. When's it gonna be our turn?
Danny
Yeah.
Phantom, Amity Park's half-human, half-ghost superhero.
And Jake Long, the hip American dragon of New York
Yeah.
City. He's Wiz and I'm Boomstick.
And
The
it's
early
our job to
early
analyze their
2000s and
weapons, armor,
early
skills to find
90s
out
were
who would
with
win a
with the
death
hip
battle.
thing. Well, not hip, but more like edgy.
Nice, but let's focus on his backstory.
What do you mean? I just did. In song.
Fair enough. Danny wasn't much different from your usual high school teenager. A bit awkward, a bit geeky, but not unusual. Except for the fact that his parents had taken up a very unusual profession.
Yeah, hunting ghosts.
Did it?
Among
What
their
are you gonna call?
spectral-seeking equipment was the Fenton Portal, meant to open a rift to the realm of spirits.
The ghost zone. But then.
And for some reason,
Okay, I'll stop.
Unbeknownst to his
And for
parents,
some- and
the
for some
portal
reason-
permanently changed Danny's body, transforming him into a half
For some reason, it keep-
human
okay.
infused with ecto energy.
AKA Ghost Powers.
Da-da-da-da-da.
And when ghosts started invading the living world, Danny took it upon himself to catch them all. And despite this show starting in the early 2000s, that's not talking about Pokemon. Weird coincidence.
He soon became known as the supernatural superhero, Danny Phantom.
And for some reason, nobody figured out that Danny Fenton was Danny Phantom. People are dumb.
yeah.
Maybe they were just playing along? He is a kid after all.
Nah, they're stupid.
To catch ghosts, Danny used a lot of his parents' signature gadgets, including the Fenton Thermos.
Once a clever way to sneak your beer into concerts, now a device that sucks up and traps the undead. Wait a minute, is this kid a Ghostbuster? Or, I guess, a Ghostbuster?
In a way, but Danny's ghastly form meant he could do many things that Bill Murray could not.
He can do anything a ghost can, like floating around and spooking the shit out of people.
He can fly, sense other spirits, freeze foes with ice, create equally spectral clones of himself, possess others, turn invisible, and expel ectoplasmic energy in the form of barriers and attacks.
Awesome.
Oh yeah, he's a laser shooting ghost.
Ectoplasma.
Whatever, he can fire beams from his eyes, his finger, and even his spectral sphincter.
I guess that's why they call him Ghastly. Huh? Maybe he should see a doctor. But his deadliest, most exhausting ability is his ghostly wail.
This one comes from the other end, where he's literally yelling at people. He really is a teenager.
This wail is an omnidirectional burst of ectoplasmic energy, which, at its strongest, can eradicate weaker ghosts in a single shot.
Neat.
See, just like that.
Why?
Danny's proven himself as a powerful ghost fighter again and again, like the time he went Kamehameha on this poor skeleton at a mini golf course.
Comparing Danny's size to the crater formed, the energy needed to vaporize this much terrain would be in the ball or golf park of around 550 tons of TNT.
Neat.
Plus, his ectoplasmic beams tend to be considered actual lasers.
I knew it!
They move in straight lines, burn on contact, bounce off reflective surfaces, and can be channeled through a magnifying glass. So they are likely comparable
Jeez, some
to
freaking
light
ways.
in both makeup and speed.
And he's shooting and dodging these things on a daily basis. You'd think with speed like that, he'd never be late for class. Or get smacked by some of these heavy hitters, like his nemesis Vlad or this dragon lady, Dorothea.
Dorothea's fire breath was powerful enough to disperse a large cloud formation. Measuring the distance between this castle and the outskirts, we determined the cloud would, at minimum, need a radius of over 300 meters to encompass the landmass the castle is situated on.
Ouch.
Dispersing a cloud cover of that size would need over 7 kilotons of TNT.
Jake's gonna win this one,
He
isn't he?
beat up his future self, Dan Phantom. Because I guess, you know, that shows that he's matured, because he's Dan now.
As powerful as Danny is, he's still a teenager and has all the arrogance and moodiness that comes with the territory.
And he's got a really bad habit of losing his powers in the most random ways possible. Meet a genie? Powers gone. Shrink ray? Sure, why the hell not? I'm just surprised he didn't trip into his own thermos at some point. Oh wait, he did.
Still, Danny has saved his hometown and the entire world time and time again. He had to stop all the ghosts that were coming through. He's here to fight for me and you. Oh, damn it, now you have me doing it. I'm going ghost.
Awesome. Okay, here we go.
Thousands of years ago, a group of mystic warriors were formed. This was the Hunts clan, and their mission was to eliminate all magical creatures from the world.
But these Foot Clan wannabes were in over their heads thanks to the most powerful creatures of them all, the dragons.
In short, every corner of the world has a dragon tasked as a guardian of the magical community. This mantle is passed down generation by generation.
So after the Chinese dragon's daughter moved to America, her son became the first American dragon, Jake Long.
Neat.
He's cool, he's hot like the frozen sun. He's young and fast, he's the chosen one. He's the American dragon.
An American
You're
dragon.
gonna do this the whole episode, aren't you?
Probably.
Jake was only 13 years old when he became the newest protector of magic. His responsibilities became tough to handle alongside school and friends.
Lucky for Jake, he didn't have to go it alone. His grandfather was his mentor in martial arts and all things dragon, and had a
Dragon?
magical
Yeah,
dog,
I remember that.
Foo Dog, who I'm pretty sure has a higher body count than any of this show's villains. Oh, rest in peace, DiCaprio, you handsome devil. I learned how to fight bears from watching you. I'll never let go.
To be clear, Jake possessed the ability to transform into a draconic persona, complete with brand new physique and abilities.
Oh, duh, he's a freaking dragon! He's got the claws, the teeth, the tail, the wings, and of course the raging, burning fire breath! He was throwing fire from his mouth, his hands, and even his burning beehole!
All of these kids should really go see a doctor.
Nah, his dragon form's in super top condition! He's even got ultra sight and vision thanks to his eye and ear of the dragon powers! Perfect for when some pesky ninja punks are trying to get the jump on you. God, I hate it when that happens. That's why it's always important to have anti-ninja protection.
What? Where did you sign up for that?
Why do you think I bought 10,000 screaming rubber chickens? Try and step foot in my shack, you stealth asshole.
He doesn't even need to transform fully to use these powers. Technically, Jake can morph individual parts of his body at will.
Man, I wish I could transform into a dragon. Nothing would
That'd
be
be so-
sweeter
yeah,
than
to be fair, that would be
kicking
neat.
ass as a magical fire-breathing super lizard.
The key word being magic.
Yep, he can fight magical creatures ordinary people can't, including ghosts.
No.
He can even use his chi to create doppelgangers of himself for a helping hand.
As a dragon, Jake is tough enough to smash through steel, hold up a pillar, and annihilate a house with a simple sneeze. He can produce enough flame to obliterate several sheets of stone.
Jake's got this, isn't
Measuring
he?
the size of the hole here next to the girl in the shot, we can tell his fire breath destroyed over 6 million cubic centimeters of stone, which would need over 30 tons of TNT.
That's like getting hit by 3 mother of all bombs, which was a massive 10,000 kilogram nuke. You wonder if Jake ever uses breath mints?
He can also fly over 100 miles per hour, moving from ground to cloud level in mere seconds.
And he can dodge lasers too, and they're totally light lasers, reflecting off mirrors, straight consistent speed, all that stuff.
Jake has accomplished a lot as the Amdrag of New York City, but it wasn't always easy.
Yeah, being a teenager's hard, not to mention keeping his powers a secret from his monster-hating dad. Really landed a winner there, Mom, whose own father is a dragon monster.
He's defeated the Hunts clan over and over, fought off his own evil clone, and even outdid the Dark Dragon himself.
The ultimate dragon! Top-tier dragos around the world are scared shitless of this guy, but Jake whooped his butt and sealed him away for good. Or at least for the next 1,000 years. That'll be someone else's problem.
Unfortunately, Jake has one distinct, unavoidable
What?
weakness. Sphinx hair.
What?
Like the Egyptian lion riddle lady?
Exactly.
Well, that's not random at all.
Young and brash though he may be, the world can rest assured that Jake Long will carry on the dragon's legacy.
He really is the hippest fire-breathing super lizard out there.
Dragon!
Oh, come on.
All right, the combatants are set, and we've run the data through all possibilities.
It's time for a death battle!
Come on, 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 Dano, come on.
There! Back where it belongs.
Yo, back to steal something else? Dragon up!
Okay, here we go.
You got 3 seconds before the Amdrag's gonna show you out.
What? Going Ghost!
Come on, Danny, let's go.
I didn't count 3!
Come on. Come on, Danny. Ouch. Ooh.
Wanna try something else? I don't want this to drag on.
That's good.
How's this? Oh yeah, I'm the Amdragon of the NYC, and you Ghost Kid ain't got nothing on me.
Oh, crap baskets.
Eye of the Dragon. Where'd he go?
Come on. Come on, Danny. Red versus blue.
Ready for more?
Not a bad trick, G. But anything you can do,
Neat.
I can do better.
He's an American dragon. Come on. Come on, Danny. Oh. No, crap baskets. Uh-oh. No!
Guess I was too hot for him.
But I'm way cooler!
Get out!
D to the A to the N and Y! This dragon's got claws and waits to fly!
Come on.
But I'm still better than this other guy!
Hey! What?
Whoa, 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 whoa!
Yes!
Time's up, pal.
Well, looks like this dragon got burned.
This was a very unique matchup. With both fighters having such
Yes.
different power sets, it was fascinating to watch them clash together. Jake was technically more skilled thanks to his grandfather's martial arts training and has proven capable of harming ghosts. But Danny's power and plethora of abilities was difficult for him to counter.
Yeah, Danny's no slouch and has fought a few more battles than Jake. Plus, Jake's never dealt with a ghost as powerful as Danny. Those cranky Civil War spirits didn't exactly have ice beams and ghost lasers.
While they may have been similar in light speed reactions, Danny's flight speed was definitely higher. Also, Jake's fire was comparable to 3 GBU-43 warheads, commonly referred to as the mother of all bombs. However, Dorothea's fire was equal to 700 of them.
And Danny took those flames on like a champ, which means Jake didn't have the firepower he needed to knock the teenage ghost down for good.
Firepower.
Danny could overpower Jake's fire with his ecto projectiles, match Jake's duplicates with his own, and even slip past Jake's heightened senses with his invisibility.
That was so
While
freaking cool.
Danny had all those counters, Jake didn't have any against Danny's whale or possession.
Jake may be the American dragon for good reason, but he couldn't match up to Danny's impressive power, durability, and ghostly abilities.
It didn't take long for Jake to fall short in this fantastic battle.
The winner is Danny Phantom.
Awesome.
Hey, thanks for watching this episode of Death Battle. Nothing but battle music for you.
That was great. I enjoyed that.
And if you want to watch more stuff, check the boxes right over there.
A box. Okay, so what's the next one? Oh. That fight. I mean, let's say there's nothing wrong with that. I'm just saying. Meh. Wonder Woman's got this one. I mean, I haven't seen it, but I know Wonder Woman's got that one. So, that was a fun fight. Round of applause. Love that fight. So, if there's anything you guys want me to react to, just leave in the comments below, and I'll get to the video as soon as I can. And I'll see you guys next time. Peace out.
And please don't forget to check out my other social medias. Please go and check out my alternative video platforms: Rumble, Odyssey, BitChute, Twitch, and please come and hang out on my Discord server. We can play games, have a movie night or a series night, or you can watch me play a few games. And if you guys have any suggestions of any videos you want me to react to, or any video ideas in general, you can tell me on my Discord. I'm also on Twitter, Gab, Getter, and Paula. I'm on Locals, Tumblr, Minds, and if you guys want to support me, please go and check out my Subscribestar. It's like Patreon, but better. All these things are in the description box below, so please go and check them out and subscribe to them. I'm Geek Freak. Peace out.